Billie Holiday. Eleanora Fagan was born on April 7 of 1915 in Philadelphia. She is the daughter of a teenage couple, Sadie Fagan, her mother, and Clarence Holiday, her father. She started a singing career as a young singer of jazz and blues in Harlem nightclubs and jazz clubs, where she was professionally known as Billie Holiday. Holiday had a difficult early life. During her childhood, Holiday and her mother moved from Philadelphia to Baltimore, Maryland, where Holiday was mostly raised by Martha Miller. Holiday frequently skipped school, which made her and her mother go to court because of her truancy on January 5, 1925. Holiday was sent to the house of God Shepherd, where she returned after she was sexually attacked in 1926. By the end of 1928, Holiday's mother moved to Harlem, New York. Holiday also moved to Harlem in early 1929, where she started her career as a singer performing in nightclubs and jazz clubs. Holiday recorded with the producer John Hammond after he discovered her singing at a jazz club at the age of 18. Holiday worked with Benny Goodman recording "Your Mother's Son-in-Law" and "Riffing the Scotch", which was her first hit, released on November 11 and selling 5,000 copies. Holiday was signed to Brunswick by Hammond in 1935, where she recorded with the pianist Teddy Wilson. Their collaboration included "What a Little Moonlight Can Do" and "Miss Brown to You". Holiday had been influenced by Louis Armstrong and Bessie Smith. During her childhood, Holiday found comfort in singing the songs of these two artists. She took the name Billie from Billie Dove, an actress that Holiday admired. She started to record under her own name in Vocalion. A frequent accompanist, Lester Young, a saxophone player, gave her the nickname of Lady Day. Holiday joined the band Count Bass and she toured with them in 1937. A year later, Holiday joined an all-white band, Artie Shaw. Holiday became the first African American woman to work in an all-white band, but she left the band due to the racism and segregation that she suffered while she was in the band. Holiday was admitted to the hospital for heart and liver problems before she gave her final performance on May 25, 1959, in New York City. Holiday's addiction to heroin made her get arrested while she was at the hospital. Holiday died on July 17, 1959, due to the excessive use of harmful substances. The Harlem Renaissance. The Harlem Renaissance was an explosion of African American culture in the intellectual, social, and artistic aspects centered in Harlem, Manhattan. Holiday was a singer of the Harlem Renaissance who expressed the African American art by singing jazz and blues in clubs and touring through the country, being considered one of the best jazz vocalists of all time. Holiday also sang "Strange Fruit", a song written based on a poem that Abel Meeropil wrote. "Strange Fruit" talked about the lynching. This song had a great impact in society and black community due to the lyrics where it compares victims of lynching with the fruits of the trees. Lynching in the southern United States at that time had reached a peak at the turn of the 20th century, and the majority of the victims of lynching were black. Strange Fruit was called a declaration of war and the beginning of the civil rights movement. Billie Holiday, "What a Little Moonlight Can Do", is a song that Billie Holiday recorded at the beginning of her career, accompanied by Teddy Wilson and his orchestra, on July 2, 1935. "What a Little Moonlight Can Do" was originally written by Harry M. Woods. It was sung in the film Roadhouse of 1934 by Violet Lorraine, which has an introductory verse that the version of Billie Holiday does not include. The song later appeared in the album of 1954 "Billie Holiday", released on Cliff Records. A review of 1954 by Dawn magazine praises the album by saying, "That said, it's an experience in mounting pleasure that can do anything but increase still further no matter how often the LP is replayed. As for comparing it with early Teddy Wilson-Billy sessions, what's the point? Count your blessings in having both. Speaking of time, Billie Holiday's beat and variations thereon never cease to be among the seven wonders of jazz.